Welcome to the preview of Ghana's game against Nicaragua, which comes off on Tuesday, September 27th at 18-hour GMT. That is 6 o'clock if you're in Ghana. Well, in this episode, we're going to look at the games that Nicaragua has played in the past. What has been their form guide? How many games have they won? How many games have they lost? And how many games have they drawn? In terms of goals that they've conceded, well, both teams have many goals as Ghana considered. As Ghana considered more, or as Nicaragua considered more. Who are the players to watch for Nicaragua? Because we know Ghana, we have the likes of Andrea Ayew, Daniel Martin in the squad. But in this particular game, who are the players that are likely to make a name for themselves in this particular game? That is what we're coming to check out here on Sports Update Ghana. So I'll invite you to please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. Let's get into it. And the Black Stars of Ghana come up against North American side Nicaragua in the friendly match on Tuesday, September 27th at 6 p.m. Ghana time, which is 18-hour GMT. Yeah, that is if you are across the world, you understand 18-hour GMT. So in terms of the rankings between Black Stars versus Nicaragua, that is what we're going to check it out first. So the Black Stars have been ranked 60th in the world in the FIFA rankings for September, and this is the latest that the Black Stars have been ranked 60th and going to the World Cup. Ghana is the last ranked team at the 2022 FIFA World Cup, meaning Ghana is the 32nd team in terms of all the 32 teams at the World Cup. We are the 32nd. Well, in terms of Nicaragua, they have been ranked 139th in the world. Yes, Nicaragua are 139 in the world. Coming to this game against the Black Stars, they are coming in as underdogs, and they are likely to cause a surprise to the Black Stars, especially having seen the Black Stars lost to Comoros at the AFCON 2021. It tells you that the Black Stars must be wary coming to this game, because we can't afford to lose again to a team that is lowly ranked than Ghana. Far away. Ever since I've been born, I've not seen the Black Stars being ranked 139. So for Nicaragua to be ranked 139 to come and score Ghana, it would be very scary for me to watch that particular game. So let's look at the form guide between these two sides. How many games have they played in the past? What has been the form guide, and so on. So in terms of form guide, we are going to look at their last 5 matches. So in their last 5 matches, Ghana has won just 1 game. They've lost twice and drawn 2. That is the form guide for Ghana. In terms of Nicaragua have done so well in their last 5 games, winning 3. They've drawn 1 and lost 1 game in their last 5 matches. Well, in terms of the breakdown, this is how the Nicaraguans have fared so far in their last 5 games. They won their game against Trinidad and Tobago, and also drew 2-2 with Saint Vincent, which is an island over there. And in their CONCACAF qualifiers, they defeated Bahamas in 2-legged affair. They defeated Bahamas 2-0 in the first leg and defeated them 4-0 in the second leg. Well, in their last game that they played on Thursday, September 22nd, well, they lost that game by 2-1 to Suriname in a friendly match. In terms of Ghana's breakdown in their last 5 matches, this is how Ghana's last 5 matches looks like. The Black Stars won 3-0 against Madagascar at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium in the AFCON 2024 or AFCON 2023 qualifiers, where the likes of Osman Bukari, Felix Afenajan were all on the score sheet. Well, after that game, the Black Stars went to draw 1-1 with Central African Republic in the qualifiers as well. Then Ghana went to the Kirin tournament and we lost by 4-1 to Japan and drew to Chile in that particular game. That is the 3rd place finish, but we went to the penalty shootout where the Black Stars won by 3-1. Then recently on Friday, September 23rd, the Black Stars lost by 3-0 to Brazil in the friendly match. That saw Richarlison score 2 goals against Ghana, as well as Marquinhos also getting on the score sheet. So this is the way things looks for the two teams coming into this particular game. It is very serious. Nicaragua has a good form guide than Ghana in their last 5 outings, but when you want to compare in terms of FIFA rankings, then you would say Ghana is a better team. Of course, Ghana has better achievements compared to Nicaragua, because Ghana has at least won 4 AFCONs in the past. They've been to the World Cup on 3 occasions. This year will be our 4th time at the World Cup, while Nicaragua has not even been at the World Cup before. So let's look at, in terms of goal scoring, what is the statistics for both teams in their last 5 matches. Well, for Nicaragua, they have scored 11 goals in their last 5 matches. 11 goals, more than 10. Well, the Black Stars has a single number of 5 goals. When the Black Stars have not been scoring goals in their games, but Nicaragua have been scoring more goals. Well, Nicaragua has conceded 4 goals in their last 5 games, while the Black Stars have conceded up to 8 goals. It means the Black Stars have been conceding more goals than Nicaragua. When you look at Nicaragua, they've been scoring more and they've been conceding less. But when you look at the Black Stars, they've been scoring less and they've been conceding rather more, which is kind of very, very upset to me. Our biggest defeat in the last 5 matches was our 4-1 defeat to Japan. Then Brazil defeated us 3-0. So if you add 4 and 3, 7. Then you go and add the goal we conceded against Central African Republic, which is 8. So yes, the Black Stars have been conceding more goals, which is kind of very, very serious, and we have to look at that. But all of this, it is only one game that Jojo Wolacott conceded the 3 goals. That is the game against Brazil. Unfortunately, in the game against Japan, it wasn't the one in post. Well, in terms of clean sheets, both teams have 2 clean sheets each, and the Black Stars have clean sheets in their game against Madagascar, where they won by 3-0 at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. But in the game against Chile also, the game saw Ghana keep a clean sheet in that particular encounter. For Nicaragua, they have also kept 2 clean sheets, and that is the 2-legged affair, 2 games they played against Bahamas, where they defeated them by 2-0 and 4-0. So the Black Stars and Nicaragua, well, we all concede goals, but one is conceding more goals, and that is the Black Stars, and we have to be very serious about this. Now, let's check out the players to watch for Nicaragua. In terms of players to watch for Nicaragua, we have 4 players that the Black Stars must be very, very cautious about coming into this game against Nicaragua. Well, they have Arigna Smith, and Arigna Smith is a striker who plays for FK Spartaks in the Latvia top tier league. The 23-year-old made his debut in 2017 and has scored 3 goals in 7 matches for the Nicaraguan national team. He's one of the names tipped to replace the country's reliable forward, that's Jose Quijano, and we are going to look at Jose Quijano very shortly. The second player to watch for Nicaragua in this game against the Black Stars is Sporting San Jose midfielder, that is Brian Lopez. Well, he is one of the new faces but experienced players in the team. Lopez, who is 32 years old, initially played for Costa Rica before switching nationalities to represent Nicaragua. He completed his nationality switch in 2021 and has won 5 caps for the Nicaraguan national team so far. So that is Brian Lopez over there. The next player we have here is Matthias Belli, and he plays for Sandnes in the Norwegian league. Well, despite making his debut in 2021, he has been named as one of the deputy captains of the team. For Belli, he was born in Spain to a Norwegian father and a Nicaraguan mother, but he pledged his allegiance to Nicaragua and has made 9 appearances for the Nicaraguan side and scored 3 goals out of 9 games for Nicaragua. So this is a player to watch. He made his debut for the Nicaraguan national team just in 2021, that is last year, and so far he has scored 3 goals in 9 games, and the Black Stars must watch Matthias Belli, and that is the name you have to keep in your mind. That's not the full name. Matthias Belli Motsrek, Charlie. Motsrek. Matthias Belli Motsrek. That's the name the Black Stars must put in their mind. So the last player we have here is Jose Quijano, who I told you earlier about. Well, he plays for club team Real a Sterling and plays as a right back. Well, he's the most capped player in the team for Nicaragua and has made up to 79 appearances for the Nicaraguan national team. He made his debut in 2011 and has been playing for the team for a long time. This will be his 11th year playing for the Nicaragua side, and he is a player to watch in the game against Black Stars. Well, for the Black Stars, who are the players to watch? Well, unlike the game against Brazil, well, Otuado has said that he's going to make some big changes in the game against the Black Stars, and well, I have some players that I think we should watch in this game. Well, the first player I have over here is Antoine Semenyo, and Antoine Semenyo has not so far shown what he will be able to do in the Black Stars, but in terms of his form guide this season, well, he has scored 4 goals in 6 appearances for his club in the English Championship, that is Bristol City, and all these 4 goals he scored as a super sub. So another Black Stars player to watch is Mohamed Salisu, the Southampton defender. Well, the Black Stars and the Ghana Football Association struggled to bring in this player for some time now, and well, after he came in his debut against Brazil, well, he demonstrated why the wait was worth it. Well, he was able to bring stability to the defense, and his partnership with his teammate was very solid. Although Ghana conceded 3 goals before he came in, well, after he came on, the Black Stars did not concede a goal, and I'm eager to see how Coach Otuado will play Jiku as well as Amate in defense as he looks to solidify his 3-back in the Black Stars. Well, the other player to look at is Spanish-born Ghanaian player Inaki Williams, who plays for Athletic Bilbao in the Spanish La Liga. Well, the Spanish-born Ghanaian player played for the Spanish national team just once before switching nationalities to play for the Black Stars. This season though, he has scored 2 goals for Athletic Bilbao in the Spanish La Liga. He made his debut against Brazil but came on as a substitute, and well, he had just a few chances in the game, but did not convert into goals. But we are looking forward to what he can do in the second game for the Black Stars. Hopefully he gets his debut goal in the Black Stars game against Nicaragua. Well, another player to watch is undoubtedly the best Ghanaian player out there abroad, that is Mohamed Kudus, who plays for Ajax Amsterdam. Well, for Mohamed Kudus, this season he has played 10 games for Ajax and has contributed to 8 goals, and out of that 8 goals that he has contributed, he has scored 7 goals, 7 incredible goals for Ajax this season, and has 1 assist. One of his goals was in the Champions League against Liverpool before the international break. So Mohamed Kudus, wow. For me in this game, I'm looking forward to how Coach Otuado will deploy him as a false 9 or as a number 10 in the game. But I don't want to see Mohamed Kudus play in the midfield position, because in the game against Brazil, if he had been deployed more as a supporting striker or as the main false 9, well, he would have done better. So I'm looking forward to what Mohamed Kudus can do. So he's one of the players to look out for. Then another player to look out for is Ransford Yeboah Koenigsdorfer, who plays for German club that is Darmstadt, and this season, well, in his debut season for Darmstadt, he has played 8 games so far in the German league and has scored 4 goals. Yes, he can play as a winger on the left and right flanks, plays as a supporting striker and also as a main striker. Well, he was born to a Ghanaian father and a German mother in Berlin, and that is where he's been staying all his life. He just came into Ghana after switching nationalities from Germany, where he has been playing for the youth side, but now he's a Black Stars player. Well, I'm looking forward to him making his debut for the Black Stars, and hopefully he contributes to a goal in the game against Nicaragua. Well, finally, to end it, the last player I want to see or to watch in the game is Osman Bukari, the Red Star Belgrade player. Well, Osman Bukari this season for Red Star Belgrade has played 15 matches and has contributed or scored. He has scored 7 goals this season for Red Star Belgrade, and it includes goals in the UEFA Champions League preliminary qualifiers. Unfortunately, his team was not able to qualify for the UEFA Champions League this season, but they play in the Europa League, and in the Serbian top flight league, well, he has been able to score about 4 goals, and 3 of his goals are in the UEFA Champions League preliminary stages. So these are some few players of the Black Stars to watch in the game against Nicaragua. So yes, that will be it for this episode of Sports Update Ghana on the preview of Ghana's game versus Nicaragua. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, but most importantly, please subscribe to the channel as we look forward to get our 30,000 subscription landmark or milestone here on Sports Update Ghana. Like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment.